Welcome to this new tutorial about the base principles of AutomationML. In this tutorial, I want to demonstrate you some tips and tricks that will make it easier for you to work with the AutomationML Editor while developing, organizing, publishing and sharing AutomationML libraries. You miss a feature, you have a crash, you can submit those things by clicking this button. Here you can track an issue, report a problem, make a suggestion, or contact the AutomationML Association. With Track an Issue, you open the GitHub of the AutomationML Editor, and here you can add a new issue. Here, report a problem, you can describe what was going on, you can describe the steps to reproduce, and you can send it. With Make a Suggestion, you can send a suggestion. I need a feature for 3D printing, and you can send it. And with the last one, Automation Contact, you are directly sent to our contact form of the AutomationML Association. Another trick is hidden behind this button here. If you press this button, you get a dialog where you find your licenses, your server profiles, a folder for the server redirections, the backup files, the plugins installed, and the error log files. For each of these different categories, you find a button to open the corresponding folder. Here you can place your licenses into. Here you find your profiles. You can copy one of these profiles and send it to others. Here you find server redirection files, here you find the backup files, here you find the installed plugins. In case of problems, you can do something here. And if you get a crash, you can find the error log files in this folder. Here you can take the error log, look into the file, possibly you can read what went wrong, and you can submit these files to our development team. Another tip is our plugin architecture. Under plugins, you can extend the functionality of the AutomationML Editor. You select the plugin manager, and here you find all the plugins that you have already installed. Here you find all the plugins that you can install, and here you find all updates that are available. You select one of these, and then you can press install, for instance here, or if it's already installed, I can uninstall it here. Whenever you want to make use of an plugin, you can activate it here, and then the corresponding form appears that gives you the functionality you need. One example is the AutomationML Document Manager. This provides you functionality to create documents about your libraries, while the XML viewer gives you an XML view of the selected item. Let's try the Document Manager. I select a class, and then you can create a table that describes the class, or you can create multiple tables for all the classes of your library, and then you can copy it to Word, to HTML, to text, or to RTF. Copy-paste between AutomationML documents, which are in different AutomationML Editor instances, works like this. I have a demo structure here. I copy the structure via copy XML markup, and here I can paste it by paste from clipboard. Because he finds that there are child system unit classes, he asked me to include all subclasses. I say yes, and I apply. Be aware that this is a one-to-one copy, including the IDs. The ID of this robot class, 23E, and the ID of this class, 23E, are identical. It's a pure copy. Be aware of that. Another trick is about how to organize multiple libraries that belong together. For this, the naming conventions introduce the concept of a domain and subdomains. This is applied here. You see that these libraries start with basic properties, then we have a dot, and then you can add a subdomain. Here, in this case, general, color, physics, electrics, and you can extend it as you want. So I can organize my attributes in a better way to make them more reliable and more easy to find and to extend. The AutomationML Editor supports users in a variety of ways while developing digital data models and libraries. Its plugin architecture allows extending the functionality of the AutomationML Editor. Copy and paste between AutomationML models in different AutomationML editors sound obvious, but it's more difficult than you believe. Finding profile files, license files, backup files, or error reports in the depth of the Windows file system has become easy. And sending error reports to the development team of the AutomationML Editor helps us to improve the software.